Throughout the two motos, you've heard us talk about floating our anchor chain. A bit of an extra step when untying the floats, but worth it to save the beautiful reefs. Where are we headed today?
Toau.
Toau! You'll hear us throughout this video doing our best to pronounce Toau. Bear with us because we learned after we visited that it's actually pronounced something like Toau. So we have two passes to do today.
Both are going to be not ideal timing.
Yeah.
Tide's going to be flowing out, and then when we get to the next place, it'll be like an hour or two after slack low, so the tide will be rushing in. The wind will be behind us, but on this one here, there's a very light breeze from the north, so we've got that water rushing out and the wind going this way, so there could be some waves doing these ones.
Standing waves.
Yeah, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that.
We'll see. We're kind of taking a chance today, but we have researched it and we are feeling somewhat comfortable. The conditions play such a crazy role. Just the direction of the wind can change the pass so much, so we shall see.
It's M2.
Hi, M2. How fun is that? That's so fun. They're doing better than us. They have all their sails up and they're sailing. We're kind of motoring until we go through the pass. So we had a little scare with our pet hermit crab this morning, but we have found him. Mick picked up the sail that was on the deck and he was in the sail. And we've learned, he crawled, I guess. And we've learned, haven't we, Bentley?
Yeah.
We're gonna make him a proper little home if we're gonna keep him. Let's see what you've started with.
So, this is what we have so far, but we need like a rock to put the food on top of.
And then he needs salt water and fresh water, so those are his water dishes.
Yeah, this is fresh.
Okay.
He really likes the sand.
Does he? Well, we'll fill it like a third of the way with sand. I think that would be good.
So there's a catamaran not too far ahead of us, 0.1 of a mile maybe, and I think they're going to go through the pass. They're going to hit the right hand side, which is the way we came in, and give us a report. We're just a bit close to them now, so by the time they're giving us a report, it'll be no turning back for us. So I think we're just going to slow right down, let them go ahead, and see what they say.
Catamarans have two engines, so they can power up as needed. Our one little engine is pretty small, so we have to be a little more cautious in these passes. Okay, we got the report from Nosen. It's a little bumpy, but it was manageable, so we're going for it. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just watching our speed, which will be a really good indication of what we're expecting. We haven't seen 6 knots yet, so it's still not a knot of current. Now we've seen 6. So what we don't want is the current to be stronger than what our boat can go, because that means we get pushed through and we lose steerage.
Woohoo! Meraki can handle this. What's our depth, babe? Hold on, Bentley. Oh, the passes are not simple. Yeah, baby. Look at that, Bentley. We're almost through. Can you see ahead? Yep. See our speed coming down. That means the current's not as strong pushing us. M2 Nirvana. Meraki is almost all the way through. It was no big deal. There are some steep, close together waves, but nothing these boats can't handle. I would say we saw about a knot and a half of current pushing us out. Whew! A little bit of an adrenaline rush. I am shaking a bit. Bentley really did not want to go through then. He wanted to wait until complete slack, but the problem with that is then we would be too far away from slack at our next atoll. So we decided we were comfortable pushing it a little bit on this side so that we can just push it a little bit on the next atoll instead of waiting till flat calm here like we did on the entrance and then being really late to slack at the next one, which we're kind of pushing it either side a little bit. And so far it's going okay, so fingers crossed.
We are motor sailing and we're going at a good clip right now. we really need to get to that other pass before it gets too late, and then there'll be too much current pushing us in. So we need to get there in like 2 hours, and it's like 15 miles away. So
That's asking a lot.
it is asking a lot, and if we're a bit later, that's okay. The good thing is the current will be flowing in, and the wind that we're getting now will be flowing with the current. So we shouldn't get any standing waves, which is great, and I feel safe about that if we are a little bit later.
Gosh, after being in a flat, calm atoll for 2 weeks, this is wild. And only about 40 minutes after slack. That's great.
That's really it?
That's really it.
Awesome.
There definitely looks to be some white caps.
Yeah, there is.
Once again. So we have 2 passes very close to each other. This is the one we researched, but we've now seen 2 boats heading to the other one, which is making us question. This one's bigger. I feel like I can see rolling like surf waves in the other one.
Oh yeah, good.
I think I prefer this one, but just when you see 2 other boats do something totally different, it always makes you question. Looks much better over here, Mick. Here we go!
Oh mate, look at this.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It's so funny, as soon as you see whitecaps, you're like, ah! And then, oh.
To these boats, it's nothing. Doing these passes and seeing the bottom. Not intimidating at all. The depth is fluctuating a lot. We were in 40 and now we're back down to 20. It looks like I could just reach down and touch the ocean floor. Pretty crazy. We made it, we made it. We just at the last minute decided to pick up a mooring. It'll happen very easily and quickly. Apparently these moorings are brand new. Are we silly to pick up a mooring after what happened to us in Fakarava?
But I have reasons.
Okay.
These are apparently brand new.
I just said that.
Yep. And we've got some good reviews from other cruisers that have just recently been here. But a major part, I wasn't sure whether I would or wouldn't, is that there's supposed to be a lot of wind shifts the next 4 days from every single direction. And all this is going to do is pivot on the spot. And I just kept thinking about our chain around. And maybe it was fine, but I like how far away from shore we are. The only hassle will be if the wind really picks up and we're all in a line, then we'll have to watch out for each other. But otherwise, there's a lot of notice here.
Bentley, did we go to shore?
Yeah.
And what did we do for Munchie?
We upgraded his home.
Wow, it looks so good.
You could do it. You could do it.
Checking he can get out of the water dishes. There, he's out.
If he can get out of that one, he can get out of the other one.
Spare shell if he outgrows his shell. It's looking good.
Good day and good morning. This is our first full day in Toau. We transited from the north side of Whakarava here yesterday, arrived about midday and then just chilled. We had a beach bonfire and now I think we're here for about three full days. Today's Sunday and then Wednesday we're looking for a passage to Tahiti. So we've got 3 full days. We're going to try and catch up on some boat stuff. So I've just been doing a list. I have my baguettes that I've toasted, oh yeah, with some cheese. I've got my Captain Music coffee mug. The last time I went up the mast was just before we left Mexico, so that was a good almost 2 months ago. I really want to go up there. There's no issues that we have. I just want to go up in there and get eyes on everything because we've done probably 4,000 plus miles since then. I need to clean the hull and the prop. I started doing it in Whakarava, but you know, just having sharks circling you non-stop kind of freaked me out, so I got probably a quarter of it done. We'll finish that here. There doesn't seem to be as many of the sharpy teethy guys. I got some work to do on our alternator. Okay, the water temperature here is surprisingly hot. It's a lot warmer than we thought. That kind of rivals the water in the northern Sea of Cortez, which we just didn't expect. So when the engine's running, that warm seawater isn't cooling the engine as much and it's creating a lot more heat in the engine bay. So I want to install a blower fan in there with a duct that can get that heat out. I just want to help the engine out and the alternator out and the regulator. They're all in the engine bay. Regulator not the best to be in there, but anyway, any of that heat that can get out to let the engine run cooler and alternator cooler, the more efficient they will become. Cold air intake, sick bro, 5 horsepower. I've just actually got the cable from our old VHF, so I'll be able to use that switch to turn the blower on and off.
Oh, nice.
I just got to connect this wire and then that's it. Okay. See when?
When? Nice little bit.
Work all the through holes. I go around, pull the stuff out of the cupboards and the lockers and just work those through holes so they don't seize. The water maker, I got to grease the little piston because that's starting to squeak. So that's just extra stuff on top of all the other regular chores we're doing. Kate's got some laundry going now.
Good morning from Toau. Wow, it's so totally beautiful in Toau. Did you like that?
Yeah, you should start all introductions off like that.
Okay. Yeah, my lens is quite dirty. I gotta clean it. It's been a bit windy here. Nothing like what we've experienced, but we remain with our same feelings of Tuamotus, is that the weather is a challenge here, and finding what feels like a comfortable and safe anchorage is also challenging because there's so many wind shifts. We've had a windy day, we got a lot of jobs done on the boat and just kind of hung out here, and it actually has been kind of nice. Last night the boys had a sleepover on M2. Can you imagine being a child in the South Pacific and having sleepovers with your grandparents on their boat? Is that not just like the coolest thing ever? And to top it all off, we have been invited to join them for waffles this morning. So how lucky are we? So that's where we're going now. And then we're hoping to have a beach day. So I think the wind is calming down just a little bit. Oh, this is our waffle call, I think. Go for Meraki.
22.
22. Hola. Hi.
Hey, are you guys gonna come over and have a waffle, or what are you thinking?
I know we're a little slow on the punch here, but we're just getting the water maker going, and so that we can make water while we're over there, and then we're on our way.
Okay, and would you like to have coffee, or have you had enough coffee?
Mick?
I just bought myself another one.
I think we are good on the coffee front. Thank you so much.
Okay, see you in a little bit.
See you soon. Our mooring ball held well last night.
Yeah, I slept better than I thought I would. I was worried.
4 a.m. woke me up that day. It was very cold.
It was very blowing at 4 a.m.
Yeah. Good morning. How is everyone?
Come on in, man.
Are we late?
Hi, good morning.
Are we late?
No. Well, we've eaten,
Oh,
but it's
sorry.
all good. We're happy to make breakfast for you. How do you like your eggs?
Eggs.
Hey, Mixer.
How's it going?
Hey, it must be a big day. You got a clean shirt on.
Do you baste eggs?
I haven't seen it yet.
Do you like yours basted?
Yeah, anyways, great.
Ran out of propane this morning.
No way! So we're back to our plan B of having an electric burner.
How is it, Miguel?
It's actually the best waffle I've ever had.
Did you guys have a good sleepover?
Yeah.
Woo! We missed you. This is a tough life. Our own private island for the day. What did you find? Oh my goodness. So many.
This one does. Look, it's got a crack in its shell.
can I hold
And
it?
look at this one.
I want this one. Hey Tommy, how fun has Toau been? Pretty fun. It's amazing here. We had a really fun beach day yesterday. We found our own private motu to go to. Oh, motu to go to. And today, we're gonna go for a paddle! We have 2 kayaks, so we're gonna fit a family of 4 into 2 single kayaks, and that should be exciting. But it is a calm morning, the wind has died down.
Family kayak.
It's time to go explore
Just
a little
like
bit.
family bike ride.
Yeah. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go! Look at the color of the water, Bentley. Never in a million years did we ever think we would sail ourselves to a place like this. It feels like we are literally walking through a postcard.